Well, I never really have much of an interest in collector's editions of anything, really. Um, but this one caught my eye this week, I do have to say. For $120 here in the US, you can pre-order the Last Guardian Collector's Edition, which features a steel bookcase, or steel book case, which is just a tin to keep the game disc in, a digital copy of the game's soundtrack, a sticker sheet, not sure what that is, a 72-page art book, and a statue of the Trico, which looks like actually a really cool statue, to be honest, like just looking at it here. Um, yeah, this looks like a really tempting, just a really tempting package here. And okay, at first I thought maybe they were going to make like a PS4 bundle for it, but the game and system, but doesn't look like that at all. But yeah, this is something that looks tempting as anything that I've seen as far as collector's editions go. I would prefer a physical copy of the soundtrack, but what are you going to do? Digital is fine. Although I do remember, I want to say it was for one of the Assassin's Creed games that I got. I pre-ordered it through GameStop, and you got it was Revelations. You got the soundtrack, but it wasn't the full soundtrack of the game at all, and that really irritated me, and I went on to Amazon and bought the full soundtrack anyway. And it wasn't even, it was like tracks from the multiplayer in the game. It wasn't even like the main theme song or anything like that. Yeah, it was really weird. It was not what you would expect from the soundtrack of a video game.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not something weird like that. It's actually the full soundtrack. And for 120 bucks, it better be. But yeah, what would you think about something like this?
Uh, well, uh, kind of like you, I usually don't buy stuff like this usually because uh, special editions of games that get released, like normally it's like the game and then like a poster or something, or uh, I bought the like limited edition or like day one edition of Dark Souls 3, and the only thing that came with that, like I asked her. It wasn't even like the day of, like that was just an extra copy of the day one edition that they had. And I asked her like what the difference between that and then the normal version of it was, and she said a keychain. And thankfully there wasn't like a huge price difference because like here, like that's the keychain that I got. It's the bonfires used in Dark Souls 3. Now, although it's an extremely cool thing, and I absolutely love having it on my keyring, I would not spend like $80 on a limited edition Dark Souls 3 because there was a $20 keychain included with the game and nothing else included.
Right.
So normally when I do stuff like that, or there's stuff like that available, I don't get it, just because I see it as a waste of money, and especially when there's like nothing different. But for this, clearly,
I could already tell you, I have the Shadow of the Colossus soundtrack. It's one of the best soundtracks that I own.
oh yeah,
The soundtrack to this game will most likely be incredible.
oh yeah, I
the The art direction is so strong. The That 72-page art book is like a large portion of that, extra $60 you'll
yeah.
be spending on it.
That alone, I would absolutely love to have, just because I love seeing game art and concept art for video games. I absolutely love it, and that's one thing I love about having the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia, is because it has art of like everything in
Yeah.
all Legend of Zelda games, and it's awesome.
We
Um,
can't, and honestly, like, we can't recommend that book enough. Like, Hyrule Historia, if you can get it for anywhere from, I wouldn't spend more than $30 on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can get it for if you can get it for a good price, pick it up if you're a Zelda fan at all.
Yeah. But for this, is it uh, is it going to be for only PS4 or is it? Oh wait, I could get it. My brother just got a PlayStation 4.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you said he was going to get one.
So I could either get it for myself and play it on his, or I could subconsciously make him get it for me.
Go halvesies on it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's pretty much $60 for each person.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely, if I had a PS4 of my own, I would most definitely get this and uh, just yeah, like what you said, the gaming soundtracks of their past games have been amazing, and
Really, yeah, really strong.
being I guess a digital artist in training, one thing that I always love is about video games, and RPGs specifically, are their art styles and their soundtracks. Like Ni no Kuni, um, right after I played that game, I immediately just went on iTunes to see if I could like buy any of the music, and I have like four of their songs that I will listen to, and they're all in Japanese, and I don't care. They sound amazing.
Yeah, music is
Um,
music.
yeah. So yeah, I would definitely see this as a deal.